Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When we left off, we were over here talking to Bori. He was about to send us on a fellowship instance to the Drowned Treasury. And apparently, I did not throw the travelogue picture into it, so we will make sure we do that before we get things started. So I'll go ahead and throw that in right here. The Lost Treasury. The surviving records of Khazad-dûm mark this old storehouse as a treasury. Perhaps this building once overflowed with dwarf gold and jewels, but that was a long ago, before the orcs came and stole it all away as tribute for the Dark Lord of Mordor. Alright, so that should finish up that one. Next up, we are going to go talk to Bori here.
I need your help, my friend.
Get started on this mission. He believes that the axe of Zigilburk can be found inside of that treasury. He says the adventure will not be easy, but we will have an inspiration bonus. So let us go ahead and travel now.
In the flooded depths of Moria was a great axe Zigilburk lost. Few have ever tried to find it, and fewer ever return from their quests. Who now remains to challenge the shadows that linger in the dark halls of the deep places?
Okay, I vaguely remember this. I kind of remember the architecture a little bit, if not the actual quest very much. Ooh, looks like we've got a new inspiration. You've got a new particle effect. Look at the little like things coming off of us instead of the pulsing light. We've now got kind of this sparkles and the kind of I don't really know how to describe it. The almost like cobweb like waves coming off of us. Let's talk to Bori. Let's see. I need to turn that off. There we go. Had it so that you turn to target. Let's make sure that goes away. Instance, the Drowned Treasury. If you and your allies can clear the flooded passages that lie between Gunlajan and Gan-Garaf, we might yet find the armories written about in the Book of Mazarbul. Could it be that we might find Zigilburk there? I hope so, Gnarlo. If the records I've studied are to be believed, dwarves erected great mechanisms here to seal off several of the passages when the Grebig grew too numerous. You will need to deal with the creatures and learn the means of operating the mechanisms to clear the path. I will follow you once I have finished examining the map of these places, for it is very confusing and we will need to keep our bearings. So clear a path through the flooded tunnels to Gan-Garaf. Alright. I'll follow when I'm able. Clear the way through the tunnels if you can. I'm wondering if this is the one where you've got a whole bunch of water wheels. I want to say there's a whole bunch of water wheels and like sluice pipes, sluice ways that you have to go through and clear the various creatures out of them. Okay. Nice place. You've got a stone wheel that should raise that. Said if it's the one I'm thinking of. There's a rumbling from the bottom of the steps as the wall gives away. Okay. Let us continue on. So, tons of Grebig here. Alright, let's go after you, since you seem to be the biggest danger at the moment. Guess I'm level 58, so that ain't too bad. I think we can keep him pretty well knocked down. Would be nice if I had a few more, area effect type things than just the one that I do have there. But then again, being a burglar is not about drawing attention to yourself like that, is it? Alright. I got a feeling we're going to have a lot of filthy goo and filth by the time this is over. Let's go into sneak mode and see how much of this, if any, we can get through in sneak mode. Alright, another stone wheel. Yeah, I do remember this part. It's where you just keep opening up these walls by using these wheels. Grinding in the earth as a nearby wall gives way. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that may be where those guys just came rushing out of. Down in here, maybe. Nope, that seems to be a dead end. That one hasn't helped us. Let's keep looking. Oh, excuse me a second. See, there's another wall that we'll need to take down, I think. Excuse me. Still got a bit of this chest code and all here. There's another steel wheel, a stone wheel. Let's see which one this one will collapse. The tremendous crash, a nearby wall gives way. It certainly gets them stirred up, doesn't it? There's a wall that will have to collapse. Let's just, for the moment, keep going in circles here. Ooh, doesn't that look like you ought to be able to climb it? That's where we came in, right? Yes. Okay, so which wall gave way? What have we open that we can get through now? Maybe it's the other thing. Oh, there we go. One of the other things, I don't want to release so many of these that suddenly I find myself surrounded by a dozen of them. That would not be good. Alright, let's take out this guard here. Remember, if we need to, we've always got the hide in plain sight. We've always got the fall down and play dead. So it's not like we are truly in a large amount of danger. It's just a matter of getting a wee bit overwhelmed and keeping an eye on that bar up there. Fortunately, our burglar heal is kicking in pretty well. Alright. Okay. Yep, I got a feeling we're going to have to take on a few of them here. Use my area effect. Let's battle our way down through the numbers. Take them on down. This one, there we go. Wyatt jumps across. Wyatt jumps and decided to target one across the room. When I'm getting pounded on one right here. Really didn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to me. stick that one on. I'm also going to take a look in and see if there is a way to increase the size of the cursor in this game. I never thought about it, but I'm finding myself more and more these days having to turn my cursor up a little bit. Now, I think I used that one, did I not? I swear I turned it, but did anything happen when I turned it? Okay. Let's go back into sneak. Nothing happened that time, so I'm going to assume that it has been used already. Okay. See, that looks like a wall that needs to come down. The stone wheel. See, we're back over here again. So... we didn't drop that wall. What about that one? We didn't go down through there, did we? There we go. That's a wall that collapsed that we should be able to get through. Keep looking back in the corners because I don't know if there's any more walls we need to drop or not. Glad we're doing this. Nighttime has come. So that we can turn our light on. We reached another dead end here. Does look like it, doesn't it? See, there's another one that we need to drop. Okay. Let's see if we can find the one that drops that one. I'm going to keep looking around till I find another wheel. And we will see you in a bit. Okay. I've come to the conclusion this may be one of those where you have to kill everything in the room. Y'all remember that one where we had to, back in Karn Doom, where we had to kill the gatekeeper. Didn't matter that we snuck past him, we actually had to kill him. I guess to get the key or whatever, before we were able to get through the next door. And I'm wondering if this right here may be something of the same. Yeah, the fact that we used a wheel and were able to sneak through. But for some reason, it looks like passages haven't opened. I'm going to see if I can take down these guards and Manises. And see if this is going to cause me to be able to open up another passage. So we're going to give this a shot. And I will be back. Whoa! Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. So apparently I've got to run up all these walls as well. Just turning doors, turning handles isn't enough. Well, that frickin' sucks. Turbine, that is no way to run a quest. I wonder if they decided that if you had an actual fellowship in here, y'all would all be running all over the place looking for stuff. And like running up all the side, up all the dry land and everything. That wasn't a good thing there. I have to go back and look. Is there some kind of a trigger plate or what exactly was going on? So I tried killing every single Grebig in the room and nothing happened. There's another stone wheel. goes reluctantly, rewarded with a distant rumbling. Alright, what about if I run up this side? Anything happening when I run over here? If I run up here. Alright, well, maybe it opened a... did it open up a cave down here? Did anything come down? Anything at all? Yep, this one dropped. What did it open? A river. Looks like we can't go up any further. So let's follow the underground river down. I wonder how far we could go that way. Any further than this? Nope. Okay. Back up and into that cave on the side then. And let's remember that we're a burglar once more. Now what are we looking for? Are we looking for more of the wheels? That what we're after? If it means I have to walk on every patch of exposed land that you can step on, I certainly will. Yep, because right here's another area that we need to collapse. So let's look for these stone wheels. Alright, that one just circles around. Can't tell if that's an area that needs to collapse or not. That's a dead end. And that's where we came down, right? Yes. So can we get over through here? Yes, no, nope, it's not going to let us through there. Alright, so what do we have to collapse here? Oh, this is annoying. Not a big fan of puzzle games and jumping and all. Turbine. Alright, I can't get through there. But it also does not seem to have collapsed anything. I don't see any wheels. Anything that I need to turn. Right, there's what we came through. There's obviously a spot that needs to collapse. But by God, if we have to spend all our time... Man, if I'm going to have to jump into every little corner and nook and cranny, like we did in that last one, to find the thing that we step on. Is that it? No. Find the thing that we step on that's going to cause it to collapse. I'm going to be peeved. Alright, that has to come down. So... nothing here. Get up there. Alright, let's go back up into the water passage and see if there's something up there that we have missed. And we'll see you when we stumble across it. I went all the way back through the original cavern up there. Now I'm jumping on all the rocks and surfaces available down here next to the other wall that I know has to come down. That's the one. These are the ones that come down, you know. And it does not seem like we can bring it down by jumping around it. So there has to be something else. Clicking on... Clicking on crystals doesn't seem to do it. Everything else seems to be a dead end. I've tried jumping up there. Wondering if we're going to have to click on toads. Kill off all these toads before it'll happen. That's got me paranoid about jumping on every surface I can see. Hey, there's the route back down from the river. So that isn't it. Alright, well, I wonder. Let's go back over to the wall. Maybe if I attack the wall somehow. I can't think of any way to do it, but... Nope. Attacking the wall isn't going to do it. Alright, I'm going to start killing toads, and, it's like this crystal here. That's just around this corner, isn't it? I think that was a passage I hadn't seen, but nope, it's just another dead-end loop. Alright, well, let's start killing toads. And enjoy all the pretty colors. Well, if nothing else, we're getting defeated toads in the waterworks. That's 4 of 8, so we're at least wiping down that deed, if nothing else. Let's keep killing a few more, shall we? Alright, just coming over here, we just heard, you hear muffled croaking as if through stone. Huh. I wonder... This is starting to remind me. Was it a case where I had to, like, kill a whole bunch of these toads until, like, Mama Toad comes bursting out of the wall? See, sometimes being a burglar might make things a little tougher. Because being the fact you can sneak past stuff. Alright, we've killed 6 of 8. How about we get you last couple? You know, if you can sneak past things, just like we said with the guard in Carn Doom, and the situation here with these toads, you know, is it a situation where we should have killed them as soon as we came in the room and pissed off like Mama Toad somewhere or something? Let's see, are we about to take him down? Yes. Let's see what happens when we drop his points to nothing. Yep, there we go. With a rumbling crash, the Gungelan matriarch breaks into the room. Woohoo! Big frog, big frog. Alright, some of these are a lot more difficult. Even with an inspiration bonus, playing as a solo. Not because of the bonus, not because of how hard the monsters are. But because if you had a room full of like 6 people, you'd be stumbling all over yourselves and taking these frogs out like crazy. So the fact that we're doing this solo has actually made it a little tougher. But for all the wrong reasons. Doesn't quite seem fair that you have to actually get a situation where you can't break down the walls. You have to let the monsters do it. Yeah, quit basking. Quit looking all pink and pretty and basking in the light. That's what I was thinking. Like I said, I keep having vague memories. Very, very vague memories of this particular quest. And this one in particular. And I was wondering if I needed to kill all the bugs upstairs in order to trigger a big bug to come down or something. Alright, she should have came down through... Is it here? Is this the one that she busted down? It looks like. We're going to hide up once again. Just until we see where we are going to head down to. And it's another river. Looks like a waterfall here. Yep, a waterfall. Another waterfall there. And we will continue on downstream. Alright, a bunch of mantises and all again. And it looks like a bunch of stone wheels scattered about. I can see at least two. One straight ahead of us there. One off to our right. So I'm going to park right over here for the moment. See if anything collapses. And then I'm going to go get me a fresh cup of coffee. And I'll be back in just a moment.